Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're jumping straight in. I'm a hot mess, like I am the majority of the time. But today it's even worse because you're going to see the raw side of me, if you haven't already, in this video. I've already taken a few time-lapse videos because we are organising, decluttering my life, my room, my life, my wardrobe. Sorting out things for vintage, sorting out a bit of a change of wardrobe. Some winter stuff is going into my wardrobe. The summer stuff that I'm not going to wear again is going where my winter stuff went. Yeah, I'm going to show you and speak to you after you see the time lapse. I'm probably going to do a voiceover, the time lapse, and it wasn't necessarily supposed to be a time lapse. However, I've just felt emotionally drained today. I'm not going to go into it, but I've just felt really emotionally drained. Not felt really like talking to the camera. I think now I've had a few hours of just, it's a bit like therapy, isn't it? Kind of decluttering, moving certain things out of your room. Things have to get messy before they get a bit more clear and clean. And that's certainly what's happened here. So I feel a little bit more like I can talk to the camera. I'm hating how I look, I'm not going to lie. I have been picking at my skin. So yes, that's all lovely. I'm still in my pyjamas, but I've got my dressing gown on at the minute. But yes, in the next clips, you will see a very raw version of me. Not even brushed my hair at that point. And still haven't, actually, to be fair. Just no fashion sense there. Not even really thinking of the camera. Just plodding along, basically. It's not how the video was intended. It probably won't be an as long video as intended because I was going to talk you through everything that I was doing in the time lapses. So it might be a good thing, it might not be a good thing. It depends how long you like your videos. But yes, I hope you enjoy anyway. And after the time lapses, I will kind of take you around the room to see what's what a bit more in detail.
Okay, so here is where we start the day, and I'm basically taking everything out of my room. So there's a case on the top of my wardrobe, which you'll see me bring through in a minute. There is also bits in my wardrobe and bits in the yellow bag that's just stood by my wardrobe. They are all things for vintage, but I decided to get organised with this as well and basically separate all of the winter clothes and the summer clothes and even the autumnal clothes and the workout clothes, so that I can easily access and know where they are. So not many people will probably want the summer clothes, so I put them in the case that you can see me doing now. And then the winter clothes, I have currently got them out on the sofa, which I will show you in a second, but I have also got them in the yellow bag. I'll show you the differences between them in a second. And yeah, I just thought this will help me do things quickly when somebody wants to purchase something, really. Okay, so we will make our way over. We have my makeup bag, which I actually do need to clean my makeup brushes. However, I might do tomorrow. That might be a job for tomorrow. In here, there is a dance costume that's just going to go on the top of my wardrobe. It is for sale and up on Vinted. Here is the summer clothes, which will also go up on the Vinted. These are just dirty washing. I've separated them. I just need to find more because I don't like to have an empty washer, so I still need to find more darks or white. So I might not put a wash on today. I also might, depends what I can find. Here are parcels to be sent back. So if you saw last week's vlog where I had a TikTok shop haul, what I said I was sending back is here, basically. So the trousers, the white top is over on the Vinted pile because I didn't need to return that, so I got to keep it but got a return. I didn't know TikTok shop did that, but here we are. So that's now on Vinted, although I am going to make it very known that it is see-through and sell it for super cheap, just in case someone does want it, can make do with it. But yes, I also want to make sure that I'm not false advertising because I also didn't really want to keep it. Here, actually, this is some makeup that I've purchased, and maybe in the next video actually I'm going to do a testing video. So a lot of it's Charlotte Tilbury, Laura Mercier. I did used to use this all the time, to be fair, but I will let you know if the formula is still the same. And I used this setting spray way back, so again, I'll let you know if I still love it. It's been a while, but I've never used the Charlotte Tilbury stuff. So yes, I'm going to do a testings video. Woo! That will be up next week. So subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to know a bit more about this makeup and my thoughts. Got some packages there that I can kind of save for my Vinted. Before we go over to the clothes over there, these are not up on my Vinted. However, they are going to be going up onto my Vinted. So I do love Hairburst. However, I'm not going to talk about it in this video, but for a certain reason, I cannot at the minute. I'll be able to at some point. So sorry, I had a phone call. I'll try and remember where I left off, but I was on about the Hairburst, how I can no longer have them. It's only for a short duration, but they're just collecting dust in my room technically. And the expiry date, I mean, it is 2025. However, I'm not too sure if I'll be able to have them in May either. Maybe I will be able to have 1 month's worth in May. I'm not too sure. But yes, I basically can't have these for a little bit. You best believe I will be purchasing again when I have the all clear by the doctor that I can. And like I say, I'm not going to go into why. I'll do a whole separate video on that, but I am okay health wise. Just have to look at what I'm adding into my diet a lot at the minute, and although Hairburst is really healthy, I just have to prioritize certain other supplements over them and make sure I'm not taking too much of something, for example. Anyway, so that is going to go up on my Vinted today. And then I have also got a load of these. Now, I only needed one, so but it was just quite cheap to get them all. So I am also going to sell these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 modelling clay packs. Now, of course, if nobody buys them, I'm sure I'll find use of them. I only wanted one for one of my clients. The rest don't seem to care so much, and of course I'll have new clients in the future, but yeah, I'll always be able to get my hands on some anyway. So they are also going up for sale today on my Vinted. I'm not too sure how much for, because obviously I got them in a bulk. And then last but not least, we have the chaotic pile. So this is all of the sort of winter clothes that I'm selling on my Vinted. Now, the ones in the bag are the ones that desperately need ironing, and some of them need like washing as well. So that's a job for, well, it's all a job for another day really, but that's a job for another day. This pile is kind of things that don't need ironing, don't need washing because they've recently been washed, or they've, as you can see, never been worn. So these will be slowly going up on my Vinted. Well, they're already up on my Vinted, but I want to make them, most of them are, this isn't, because I've recently decided to stop wearing this just because it's a bit uncomfortable around my privates area. So obviously I'm just not really, I like the look of what are they called, like body suits, but I just can't get on board with them, unfortunately. Unless I'm dancing, I want to be comfy, and I don't want to have to keep pulling a wedgie out of the front of my privates. Sorry if that's TMI. So they all have been washed or have never been worn and are clean and don't really need ironing. So, or they might just need to be like steamed a little bit, but that's it. So slowly and surely they will be all going on my Vinted. This has actually been sold, so I need to pack that and put it with the parcel side. We've got a few different things like bath bombs and purse and belts and whatnot as well. So yes, I read on, maybe it was Vinted or it was someone else's YouTube video, but basically I was going through phases at the old house of just spending all day taking pictures and uploading them all on the same day, which was still good. But I have recently found out that, you know, if you take 2 pictures and post 2 every day, it builds up the algorithm. So I understand it all with Instagram and YouTube and stuff, but I didn't really think about an algorithm with Vinted. So I'm going to try it and see if we can get some of this sold, because we've got all that. And of course we've got everything in that case over there as well, which is more summer wise. We've got some dance costumes somewhere as well, some other dance costumes, but I don't feel like I need to take some more pictures of them just yet. And yeah, there we go. This is the current update. It is about 3 o'clock. So I'll give you another update in a few hours. Okay, so I absolutely love Friends. It's such a comfort series for me, so we have that on in the background. I've just dulled the volume down for now so I can talk, but I have everything on the bed here that was on the sofa. I'm going to put as much as I can of it on the unit there. If I can't fit it on, I'll explain what I'm going to do after that once I make a decision. And then I have the yellow bag that will need like more washing and ironing sort of care before I upload any pictures in there, just to hide. Got some beautiful flowers, beautiful weather. It has been raining though. And I also have a Vinted bit here. So this is some Vinted bits and just like parcel packaging. So I can also put some in here. However, I don't want them to get more creased because of course this is the pile that's not really creased. So once I take pictures, I think over the next few weeks, I think I will just pop them in here. But for now, try and keep them over there. I also changed. So I had my hoodies. Oh, they're my trousers. I had more of your sort of summer trousers, summer skirts on this compartment as well, but I've moved that underneath the bed storage. And I had a lot of hoodies as well, but they was up there. I've now moved and condensed them down to here. Some of the jumpers that was with the hoodies are also in here hung up. So we've kind of chopped and changed it a bit. There's no organisation to it as such, no aesthetic feel. However, I can get to the pyjamas quite quickly. I've got jumpers, I've got trousers, all of the winter stuff, the vintage stuff, some shoes. I think I'll sort the shoes out another day because some of them, like these, I'm not really going to wear them until next year. So yes, some might go on to sale, some might just go in the summer compartment. I don't know why that's there. But yeah, I just thought I'd update you on that. And in terms of what's in my other wardrobe, again, it's just bits and bobs really, a mixture of things. We've got some trousers, some sort of autumnal dresses and jackets, and even like a jumper there, but this is more for like the long one. We've got the play suit that you saw in my recent haul. So yeah, everything's feeling a little bit more organised apart from all of this chaos, which we will sort now with Friends on. Okay, so this is the final look of the room for now. I can't wait to see it all go down each day at a time, but we've got the clothes there and we've got some clothes there, and then we've also got this jacket here just because I feel like it would be too heavy to put on there and would probably make me have to start again. But yes, that is basically the video. So I want to just remind you, if you're going through a sort of meh feeling, or I don't know, emotionally drained, physically drained, mentally drained, all of them, whatever it is, think about what you need. So I was tempted to go for a walk, but I actually thought to myself, I don't want to. The weather was quite rainy and then it was sunny for a little bit, but I also thought Kobie comes back tomorrow, so I'm going to be needing to go for a walk. It's my first day off since being back at the school today, and there's been no dance jobs, no fitness jobs, so I've literally had a day to myself. My granddad and granddad's partner comes back tomorrow lunchtime, so I just kind of wanted to take things slow, have some time for peace and silence. Also have some time with one of my favourite series in the background. I was going to put a movie on, but I kind of didn't know what to put on, and I thought, you can never go wrong with Friends. So yeah, and then just tidying up. Like I said earlier, it's a bit like therapy. Tidy room, tidy house, organised life, you know, tidy mind. And I do feel a little bit more clear within my thoughts, and I struggled to sleep last night, and I think part of it was to do with just my mind not being able to switch off, which is understandable. It was my first week back at the school, so seeing clients again for the first time, back into sort of writing client notes, a lot going on sort of thing, a lot of change, and even good change can sometimes take it out of you. So yes, I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm feeling a little bit more like I have a plan with the vintage parcels. I feel like my room's nice and tidy. I do need to tidy the living room, so I just need to sort the parcels out and sort my washing out, and then just put everything else back in my room in terms of like my makeup and stuff. But yeah, other than that, I'm pretty much ready to go down for the night. So I'm going to have a nice shower, do some self-care, moisturise the whole body, you know, maybe have a cup of tea. I've been feeling quite cold recently. Let me know if you're the same, because I feel like the English weather has just dropped. It's gone from 0 to 100, or 100 to -1. But yeah, this is just your reminder that it does get better. You can't have all of your excited and fun and, you know, feeling on top of the world kind of moods without having the down and the meh moods where you don't feel the greatest. You might feel deflated. We've got to have this roller coaster in life. That's what life is. So it will get better if you are going through any sort of low moods or just, yeah, just emotions all over the place kind of thing. But just think about what you need. If you need to be on your own and you need to tell somebody that you're with, I really could do with some time on my own. Nothing against you. I just like to have some time on my own sometimes when I'm in this mood. Then you tell them. Don't feel guilty for needing time alone, needing to process your emotions, needing to put your emotions first, needing to see someone that, you know, you don't live with, or, you know, ask and it is given. And also, you've sometimes got to please yourself over pleasing others, especially when you're in this mood. So yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you. Also, I can see a sun shadow, and I'm going to leave you with this because it's creeping me out. Obviously, I've been home alone since Monday, and it is now Thursday. And last night, when I say last night, this isn't why I wasn't falling to sleep very well. I basically, oh, you're not going to see it for too long. One sec. Tell me. Oh, of course it's just gone. But there was just a human shape on that hedge. Honestly, I think I might have just got it. It is the most creepiest thing. Obviously, it's not moving, but I've not long ago started watching Walking Dead, and it's really reminding me of some sort of zombie that's just stuck. I wonder what it actually is. But please tell me that's not the creepiest thing you've ever seen. And when you're home alone, especially. So yes, just to finish that story off before I wrap up the video, I basically was in the living room on my laptop, and you can look straight through to the kitchen, and the kitchen window is like the hallway, the outside hallway between the kitchen and, which is the entrance of the house, and the garage. And then there's a door for a bit more privacy, I guess, before you get to the garden, which is how you get access to the garden from the cars and everything like that. And we have an automatic light, and the automatic light kept going on, and I had the 2 doors locked, but I just kept thinking someone was outside in the annex, like not trying to get in because I couldn't hear anything at the door, but like I had the garage door open, as in like unlocked, but the door was shut, and I just kept thinking, oh, there's gonna be people in there that's stealing from us, because we do have things in the garage. Luckily there wasn't, but yeah. And then whilst I'm recording this, I got that shadow of what looks like a human or a zombie, but I don't really know what it's a shadow of. It's not me. But yes, I'm going to leave this video here. We're into spooky season. No, we're not. It's not even October yet. What am I on about? Anyway, thank you for spending a bit of a meh day with me. Thank you for organising with me. And thank you for cheering me up and making me not feel alone. But also giving me that time and space away from people. Because I feel like that's personally what I need. And especially because I know that I'm not going to be home alone now. I don't even know when until, and even when I am, it's not going to be for a week or so, I don't think, because I don't think they have any more holidays booked. That, you know, I do sometimes get sad because I like my own space. But yeah, if you don't already, then please do subscribe, hit that bell notification. And the next video is going to be a testing makeup video like you saw me talk about earlier. And like the video if you did like it. Let me know what you do to feel better when you're having one of these days, because we all have them. They're completely normal. And yeah, I will see you next week for a testing some makeup including Charlotte Tilbury video. Bye.